What a massacre.
Welcome to Arx. Welcome to Arx. You've picked a fine day for it. On Lucian's day, you'd better believe it. City's a bit of a mess, it's fair to say, but the worst has passed. We'll have the place cleaned up in no time. Between the Voidwoken and the arrest of the Magisters, we've seen more than a few casualties, but the city herself is intact. We'll mourn our dead and rebuild. Arx persists.
She looks at you derisively and spits on the ground, close enough to your boot to make her point.
If she is, Lord Kem will want to know. Kem commands the city now. Seems the Magisters have been dicing with dark magic. You'd have them to thank if there were any left. Many fled. Those who didn't died or ended up in a cell. Stay safe. Welcome to Arx.
A young man works at a canvas, mounted on an easel. Smears of what must be red paint are evident on his hands and clothing. He's oblivious, in a daze as he paints.
I didn't just see it, I witnessed it. Now I must preserve it upon canvas for the generations to come.
He nods, a faraway expression on his face.
The great schism of the Divine Order and the ruination of Arx. This will be my masterpiece. I usually only display completed works, but, well, this painting's raw power is already plain to see. Here, feast your eyes.
He gestures to the canvas. It's completely covered in the same shade of red, layer after layer. It's sodden, dripping onto the cobbles. He cracks a limp smile. He seems to be getting paler by the minute.
True art requires sacrifice. Artists must put themselves onto the canvas.
He tugs back the sleeve of his tunic to reveal a blood-soaked cloth bandage around his wrist.
It was my father's technique. He was the finest painter of his generation, and he used his own blood for his masterwork. The final panel of The Sacrifice of Lucian. He was also quite the sorcerer. Magic-infused blood can be used to produce the most vivid effects, if you're skilled enough. For the most part, a copy can be seen at the Great Cathedral here in Arx. I visit frequently for inspiration. But the original panel, the one that my father used his blood to depict Lucian's final sacrifice, was given to Lord Kem a long time ago. He keeps it locked away somewhere in that mansion of his. A masterpiece like that should be on public display for all to see. Self-preservation is a petty concern. I must put the spiritual above the corporeal. I must finish.
Sewer's running as red as the street.
Help! Someone, please!
Confess your sins, Paladin. Burn old Alex down trying to summon a Voidwoken.
Sword. Steel will be sweeter than licking your boots.
Please, you've got to help me. My wife, they want to kill her. She didn't do anything wrong. She was just trying to save lives, but no one will listen. You have to help. Please. love. Thank you, but please, you have to hurry. Go! Oh, Divine Lucian,
You
please.
approach, but the paladin's icy blue eyes never move from his prisoner.
You are interrupting a paladin court, stranger.
You couldn't call this a court until the end of days, Kem. It's still a disgrace.
The prisoner will be silent. We are beyond accusations. This once paladin is guilty of refusing orders and protecting supporters of the Black Ring.
They were boys. Local boys that signed up for steady pay in a slick uniform. A couple of white traitors doesn't mean every Magister is in league with the Ring.
At best, you are a coward. At worst, you are a traitor. In either case, the sentence is death.
His icy eyes focus on you for the first time, pinning you with a freezing look.
Step aside, stranger. I see. You have my thanks for that. You did us a great service. Now, if you would do me one service more, stand aside. Perhaps there is some truth in that. Very well. She will not die today.
The paladin looks at you as Kem turns away and silently mouths thank you.
Find a cell for her. And the rest of you have your duties. Move!
Oh, by the Divine, thank you. I'll never forget this kindness.
Sundries, oddments, and general miscellany available across the square.
I see you avoided the fight.
Hear ye, hear ye!
You think it's your end?
Suspect in Alexander murder found dead in Driftwood. Hear ye, hear ye! Magisters routed. Lord Kem's paladins back in charge. Hear ye, hear ye! Void woken attacks increase. Citizens warned to be alert. Hear ye, hear ye! Kraken sighted at sea. Several ships missing. Hear ye, hear ye! Magisters colluded with Black Ring. Paladins clean house. Hear ye, hear ye! Queen Justinia confronts rebel factions. Dwarven Royal stands tall.
What do you think the paladins would do to us if we urged our
Back in business. Thank the gods for Lord Cam, eh? He sorted out them void woken. Now, what'll it be?
all those broken arrows? You've got your work cut out.
Some are still good. What are you looking for?
I'm not picky, so long as the arrow flies straight.
You've got some bite.
You're confident. I'll give you that.
Paladin's back in charge.
I'm not quickly, so long as the arrow flies straight.
You, eyes over here, yeah? I know she's pretty, but me wife's here to work, not a gawk at. Now, what'll it be? Now that you're all done, why don't you just skedaddle on out of here?
Got sword and shield over here.
You're either the hunter or the hunted, my friend. May the land sustain you and the wild game feed you, friend. Hunters, I've got the wares you need.
Look, by all means, do return,
All those
should you
broken
find
arrows.
it necessary.
You've got your work cut out.
Summer's still good. What you looking for?
I'm not picky, so long as the arrow flies straight.
Hunters, I've got the wares you need.
Nature provides.
They got damaged in the fight. It'll fix up just fine.
You're
The
confident?
elf stands in front of a cart displaying various sundries. He warmly motions to you and gives you a broad smile.
Don't fret, my lady, and don't falter. You didn't call to Lucian for succour, for I am here to answer your purchasing prayers on this day of celebration. May the gods watch over.
There's bodies in the streets. This place isn't free, not anymore.
Paladin's promised the good council school will reopen
All
soon.
those broken arrows.
People respond.
You've got your work cut out.
Summer's still good. What you looking for?
I'm not picky, so long as the arrow flies straight.
Hunters, I've got the wares you need.
Suspect in Alexander murder found dead in Driftwood.
I welcome newcomers and natives alike. We shall train. We shall talk.
I heard that Paladins done our majesties. Didn't even let us surrender. Not too loud. What do you think Paladins would do to us if the urge got wrong like that? Arks is still a free city, last
All
time I
those
checked.
broken arrows. You've got your work cut out.
Summer's still good. What you looking for?
I'm not picky, so long as the arrow flies.
Gods, those flames! And Voidwoken, here in our sanctuary! Our sanctuary! The ancient Empire Consulate. We were swarmed by Voidwoken, and everything just caught fire! We couldn't quench it! What if someone is still there and those monsters, my gods! You'd go in there? Zol Stissa, bless you! Please, save what you can, who you can!
The elf raises her head and peers down her nose at you.
Most marvellous magic right at your fingertips.
This is a place for scholarly pursuits. You do not look the scholarly sort.
She sniffs loudly.
I don't expect a great intellect to offer much welcome at all, but I respect your point. While most humans in Arks lunge for each other's kneecaps, I see you seek a better way. We are done here.
Welcome to Arks, stranger. Care to see a trick?
The merchant snaps his fingers, and a small flame emerges from his forefinger. He blows it out as he would a candle, and smoke wafts forth.
Well, it's not a very dramatic stunt, but kids like it, and doesn't freak out their parents. But I presume you're after something a little more sensational, no? My stuff will get you started, at least. Merchant Roz and his pals, their stock's exceptional. Might want to check his place out once that wedding's over and done. Most marvellous magic right at your fingertips. Most marvellous magic right at your fingertips.
I help you to know and understand.
Greetings, stranger. May the dawn greet you warmly, and the twilight guide you to peace. I've little for sale beyond the very history of the elven people. I sell not just goods, but memories.
You have the trust of Lord Arthur. Show them you deserve it.
I pledge my soul, Lucian. Please return.
I pledge my life.
Lucian's blessings to you, stranger. I'm Sister Avony, the head priestess of the cathedral. Most matters, not all. Lord Arhu is the keeper of the cathedral. Only he can approach the remains of Lucian the Divine. I tend to the more typical matters of the cathedral, guiding those who visit us in their worship, and organising the feeding and housing of our brothers and sisters, Lord Arhu included.
Of course, the Lady Alice has been to the cathedral before, but I confess it's been a while since I've seen her. Oh, the Lord Protector must not be disturbed on a day this holy. But if you come by the cathedral later, you may attain his sacred benediction. My child, it shall be my pleasure to assuage your worries, if I can. These are perilous times. Of course you feel fear. Even in the cathedral, which was designed by the best engineers under the supervision of Lord Ahu himself, in order to bring the faithful closer to their divine. The east and west chapels contain the most breathtaking art by the finest artists. Lucian and the seven before him are represented most faithfully. Perhaps a meditation in their presence would soothe you. Or perhaps in the cool interior, you may join the endless prayer. Give your power to the divine, that you too may be empowered. I promise you will feel fulfilled. Of course, there is the terrible justice of the path of blood. Gruesome, perhaps. Demanding, definitely. But those who take the path demonstrate the truest of true faith. Their purity will surely be rewarded, as will yours. Not until Lucian rises again in answer. The prayer will remain ceaseless until the day of his resurrection. The divine will light our way again. Such tragedy, such pain, so many avoidable deaths at a time when we should fight united against the Voidwoken. But the Magisters brought their destruction on themselves. They departed from the rightful path of the divine. Lord Kem showed them the path to the light, but alas, they cast their lot with the God King. Of this I have no doubt. What's this? I found something.
I pledge my heart, O Lucian. Please return.
I don't have time to talk. Move along. I'm on protection duty. I can't talk to you. Of course. Who else? The Keeper of the Cathedral isn't just another priest. He must be kept safe. Dallas? Here? I've no idea what you're talking about. Those searching the Magister barracks might know something, but I certainly haven't seen the hammer here. Aye, sharp, Paladin. The Grand Master's chamber must be protected.
Aye, Mum. I hope we did the right thing by overthrowing the Magisters.
I'm wasted in this place. Any fool could throw together a bloody stew.
I wonder, should we...
Like to take a look at what I've been working on? Go on.
This place has been ransacked.
There you are. But of course, it would be you. We're not blind, you know. We watched as you crept around our city. And now I discover you here. Yet the Grand Master is nowhere in sight.
Kem narrows his eyes and tilts his head. You are being considered.
Paladins! Take them away. We'll get to the truth. Oh, come now. Your actions betrayed your guilt. And now you would lie to a lord? You should be punished twice over. Oh, I'm so sorry. Who are you again? Oh, right, someone who needs to mind her own business.
Kem rolls his eyes and groans.
Enough of this. Every minute of my time you waste is a minute lost in the search for the Grand Master.
He dismisses you with a flick of a wrist.
You may go. But if I find you've been interfering with Paladin business, I won't be so forgiving. You understand?
Lord Kem turns his back to you. The matter is closed.
I hope we did the right thing.
Who did
Overthrowing
this?
the Majesty.
When did it happen? You must have left some sort of clue.
Pledge my life, oh Lucian. Please return.
Please pledge my life. I pledge my heart, oh Lucian. Please return.
To be the boy woke. I'm always the boy woke.
The man glowers from under his hood. You can't see his eyes, but you know they are trained on you.
You are equipped well enough for a barroom brawl, my friend, but if you strike from the shadows as effectively as you strike in the light, you may find my supplies invaluable. Come this way, but be quick.
Yet another fresh Fane. My word, the mansion's positively overrun with foreign folk on this most inauspicious of Lucian's days.
He catches himself and scrapes his throat in a brief moment of embarrassment.
I do apologize if I came across as impertinent just now, and I hope you'll forgive my unabating boldness when I assume Milady has come here in search of an audience with either Lord or Lady Kem. Lady Kem is having tea in the drawing room over in the north wing. I'm quite certain a person as obviously well-travelled as yourself will have no problem drifting in that general direction should she deem it fit to do so. Ah, who? Haven't seen him in a long time. Milord took quite a shine to that cat of his, though. Quite a sight to see the great Lord Linda Kem fawning over another man's cat in the back garden. Oh, I meant, of course, the lizard excellencies that have sought shelter under this esteemed roof in the aftermath of the dreadful attack that was inflicted upon the Imperial Consulate. It saddens me to say there are a number of deaths to mourn, but no doubt we all rejoice at the survival of the nobles. After all, a mere clerk is so easily replaced, wouldn't you say? As you so rightfully point out, milady, quite unlike a butler. Yes, do please excuse me, for I've a party of dignitaries to attend to. They've an appetite for an aperitif, and the port, needless to say, does not pour itself.
Tragedy befell us at the consulate, but at least Lord Kem offered us pleasantries and protection. He's one of the few truly honorable souls left in this city.
The Lizard Consulate is gone. All that survives of it is what I managed to take with me. Care to see what I have? Perhaps we can make an arrangement. It was quite terrible and wonderful. Slaughter, death, opportunity. We were gathered there in anticipation of Lucian's Day, when suddenly the ground shook, monsters howled for blood, and fires raged around us. Many a great name perished in that sudden hell. As for myself, I'm glad I survived long enough to collect what treasures I could. Surely you might find something useful among them?
I've spotted something. What's this? I found something. Careful now. That's a trap.
Did Kem write this, do you suppose? Or did he just confiscate it from someone else? Why would Lord Kem have a black ring mirror in his attic? Someone has taken a great interest in Dallas.
The surface of the mirror is smooth and unblemished. Not a single speck of dust sits on the black glass. A vision appears. It wavers, then becomes clear. In the reddish light cast by flowing lava, you see a cave. You recognize it. This is the Sallow Man's cave. The roof has fallen in. Nothing there lives. elegant owl mistress glances up at you from her papers, a harried look on her face. She nods an abrupt greeting.
Yes? Can't you smell the fine aroma of owl shit? This is the Owlry, Lord Kem's communications link with the rest of Rivellon. Right now, I'm sending my fluffy friends to mobilize paladins to readiness. War is imminent. But Lord Kem's a good leader, a good man. He'll protect us. I'm sure of it. I suppose he sent you for the latest news? Rivellon's a big place, darling, and all of it in a shambles. Where exactly do you want to know about? We haven't heard anything from Fort Joy in a good long time, ever since a group of renegade sorcerers escaped, killing Bishop Alexander in the process. I'm no fan of Magisters, not anymore, but I can't help but think that Alexander's death was unfortunate. Dallas is only making everything worse. I intercepted some Magister communications from there a while ago. Seems like their Voidwoken problems have decreased lately, but they're not quite sure why. They're preparing for war with the Divine Order, with all three houses riled up in a frenzy. The House of Dreams are communing with dead warriors. The House of Lore are drawing up new maps for after the war. And the House of War? Well, the House of War are in their element. Same old story. The Queen is trying to quench the rebellion, but the rebels are too quick for her. And in all that, the traders are getting more powerful while the nobility weakens. What part they'll play in the upcoming war remains to be seen. Good luck out there. You'll need it. We all will.
harm. It makes no sense.
I'm wasted in this place. Any fool can throw together a bloody stew.
It's not like Lord Arno to vanish at a time like this.
Perhaps Sanders may shed some light